Wasabi forever. Stand for something. We appreciate the blessing, bro. Let's go.
Ain't trying to bite it, we create it, then we ride it. We know our wave is seismic and you really can't deny it. We just keep on soaring higher, you would swear it's autopilot. Then you realize tone and shift and made a living off a fly. We are the wave and it's bigger than the moment. It's a movement that's progressing like the truck stick on opponents. It's time to stake our claim, it's time to bring the pain. We're battle tested, now it's time to show it ain't a game. It's time to make a lane, a different vibe, another wave. We're known for killing, shoot, even help them pick their graves. We're breaking free of chains and running towards the day. Like the victories in plain sight, we're taking flight to reach heights. These boys is tired of waiting, tired of playing, time to go. This vibe's been percolating, gaining steam to explode. Built in anticipation, maybe time to reload. We paid our dues, now we're coming back to repo. We kicking doors, we ain't got no time for peepholes. We keep evolving for our family and our peoples. Ain't playing fair in this game, we just some cheat codes. We are the wave and our hurricanes on beast mode.
Welcome to Waves of the Bay with DJ Spaceship and the Copeland.
What's going on, world? This is Tone Capone, the host of Waves of the Bay, the podcast. Shout out DJ Spaceship, my partner in crime. He's out there gigging right now, so he wasn't able to make it to this conversation we're about to have with a magnificent individual right here, man. I've been excited to interview you, man. Like, you hit me up just to make sure we were still doing this, and I'm just like, yeah, of course. Like, I've been waiting all week for this, so I want to go ahead and welcome Ryan Copeland to Waves of the Beta podcast, man. You are guest number 3, or guest number 4, actually. So, yeah, thank you for taking time out your evening to join us. You're a man of many hats, man. What I figured I was going to do on the flyer, I'm going to put all your titles on the flyer. That way you can just see, like, yo, this dude does so much stuff, man. But for people out there that don't know who you are, can you just, describe yourself, man? Give them a quick rundown.
Oh man, okay. I'm Ryan Copeland, from Tampa, Florida, born and raised, producer, musician, a teacher. Man, let's see, engineer, MBA graduate. Yeah, man, like all around good guy. That's who I am, man. Yeah.
Nah, man, for real though, like this cat right here, my very first single that I recorded was at your studio out there in Gulfport,
man.
way back when, man. And yeah, it was just crazy to think like how, things run full circle. I'm a believer in not burning bridges and, just how things always end up coming back around. And it's just crazy that, I have you on this platform here. I remember being behind the glass, sweating in that room with all the foam and the insulation up in there, man. But yo, I still listen. My daughter loves that track, yo. My daughter watched the video and be jamming out, Joe. So I appreciate
That
you
was
for
years
that.
ago, man.
Man, that was probably 7 or 8 years ago, I would say, Doug.
Yikes, man.
Yeah,
Yikes.
maybe even
Okay.
longer than that. My daughter's 6 now, so yeah.
Okay, well, possibly longer than that, yeah.
Right. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, I want to know about the come up, man. Like for real, like because that was years ago, and since then it's like, man, I see you everywhere. I already know that you're like beyond talented when it comes to music and life in general, man. So I expect you to do good. So it's just like I see you just steadily progressing and evolving, man. It's crazy, guys. Tell me about how you even got, on that path.
How did I get on this path, man? It was a lot of consistency and a lot of hard work, man. It started for me, just the path of music in general started with my parents. My father, he was a touring bass guitar player for world-renowned gospel artist Shirley Caesar. My mother, she was a music teacher. She retired. after 35 years, about
Mm.
2, 3 years ago. And even from there, before then, it was my grandfather. He was a music teacher and a musician as well. So that's where it came from for me, man, from the beginning. But this path, if we're speaking on the path, man, that came from literally just being hungry and wanting more and knowing that it was more out there beyond, where I was, beyond just being a musician, beyond just playing one instrument. Um, then it stemmed to other instruments. So it started on drums for me. Then it stemmed to keyboard, actually. Then stemmed to bass guitar. And that was the last one that I picked up. And then from there, it stemmed to production. And then from production, it stemmed to engineering, man. And again, this path, Tone, just being honest with you, man, it was just all about consistency and being true to yourself, like for real, like no holds barred, man. And yeah, that's where we are, from where it started to where we are now, and following that same path. And doors are continuing to be open, man. So I'm blessed and grateful.
And I love to hear about the come up because people think it's so sweet and people think it's
Ooh.
overnight, but they don't really see, especially with somebody like yourself, like the behind the scenes work is,
Mm.
that sums it all up right there, man. Like you've been, in the woodworks putting in mad work, so I love to
Man,
hear them
Tone,
stories.
we talking mad work, man. I'm 33 now this year, man, and they say 33 is the Jesus year, amazingly, man. And funny enough, so many things have happened for me just this year alone. The come up, the work behind it, man. You talking about putting in work beyond, um, you know, the things that people see, like just
The
being 100.
unappreciated stuff, man.
Man, it's so much, and the thousands of no's that you get before you get even a single yes, man. And I was always told, man, by some OGs who were like, uh, you have to want to do this, whether you're getting compensated for it or not, whether you're getting congratulations or not. You have to want to do this. That's when it's your passion. That's when
Hmm.
things will continue and will honestly just even begin to start opening up for you, man. And I had to get to that space, Tone. Just being honest with you, I had to get to that space, because it was tough. It was tough, man. Watching so many other producers and musicians, um, that to me, and it's not downplaying, but it's like I know that I was doing things to a greater caliber, and they were flourishing, man, flourishing right there in my face, and it was like, yo, God, what's going on? And that's me and his connection. We talk like
Hmm.
that, like what's really going on. But it really just it was an humbling experience, man, and I really had to understand the word passion, and I was like, okay, now I see what it is, and now it's starting to make sense. And once this thing, they told me, they said, once it really becomes your passion, man, you're not really going to be focusing on the outcome. It's the love of what you do. You're not really focused on the outcome. And then, ironically, how things just come full circle. We're speaking on full circle
Man.
because it's your passion and because you love it that way, man. Things just start flourishing, and you wound up being taken care of through it.
Hmm.
And so that's where I am now, man. Just being honest with you, it's crazy, dude. I tell folks all the time, like I've never, and it's not a bragging thing. I commend folks that have a 9 to 5. I commend them, but for me, and I have my master's in business administration. I went on numerous interviews, never got a call back.
Really.
Qualified for everything, overqualified for some.
Hmm.
It just
Not enough
wasn't really my
experience.
man. Enough experience and everything.
Right.
Everything just wasn't in my path, and it was like, but I've never had a 9 to 5, man. It's always been music. It's always that's been my job.
I wish I could say the same. I hate my damn job. I'll tell you that. I go into my job irritated. I feel like I'm wasting life away. I'll tell you the street, the real deal, man. I be at work mad,
I
mad in the
got you,
mud.
man. But listen, I
I be
commend you
looking
for
at cats
being,
like y'all, like, man.
man, please, but that back to what you say, man. The things that people don't see, man. The 9 to 5 is security. The 9 to 5 is the
Yeah.
guarantee. everybody don't have that desire and that push and that drive to focus on something that might not even come through. Like
Right.
literally, man, and that's really where we are, man. But that you gotta have crazy faith, man. You gotta have crazy faith, and that's what I have and have had, man. And so I literally travel all around and just telling folks like, yo, it's possible. You just gotta honestly believe in yourself, man. If you don't, nobody's gonna believe in you until you believe in yourself first. And that's
Very,
just
very
real spill,
true.
man. So yeah,
That's
man,
kind of
it's
how I
fast.
came up too, man. Like I was resilient. Like I don't like being knocked down. Like if I get down, I gotta get back up. Period. Like no matter how long it takes, you gotta get back up.
Yeah, man. And the OG told me, man, even when you get knocked down, the beautiful thing about being knocked down, you can't go no further.
Right.
So you
Once
might
you
as
get
well just
down, you
slip
gotta
over
bounce
and get
back
up.
up.
Exactly.
Right.
You might as well just flip over, get up, brush yourself off, learn that lesson in that fall. Okay, I know what I did. Now I know what not to do, and keep it pushing.
Keep it moving.
So
Exactly.
yeah, man, that's beautiful.
Now,
Yeah, that
so like playing instruments and all that, man. Like, did you feel like that kind of like enhanced your desire to be a producer? Like, did you want to add more live instrumentation into the beats you was creating, or
it definitely enhanced, man. It definitely enhanced it. Uh, for me, sorry, excuse me. For me, man, I was I loved listening to records, and for me, I was just always curious, man, how are they doing this? What are they doing? How are they getting these things on these cassettes and these CDs? How does this happen? And so then that's when I understood, okay, this is what production is called. You have the people singing over the records, and then you have the people mixing it and all of this stuff. So production and engineering, man, that's just yeah, it stemmed from that, man. But I will say, in agreement with what you said, yes, being a musician did push me to want to have live instrumentation on quite a bit of my records, man. On quite a bit of them, but it pushed me to actually want to explore various styles of music, man. And that stemmed from years of studying all styles of music. You're talking about straight ahead jazz all through high school to classical, man, to of course we got the hip hop, we got the R&B, stretching into country, man, then stretching into alternative music. And it's like having to dabble in metal because, every now and then you might get hit up for a metal gig. So it allowed me to, yeah, you just got to dabble in some of everything, man. But that allows you to be able to, trigger and cut the switch on in an instant, man, which is crazy. Like even for me in here, I'm dealing with an artist now. She's from Nashville, I believe, and country artist, like one of my first country art, actually the second country artist that I'll be dealing with officially.
nice?
Yeah, man. And so you're talking about dealing with a country situation, but then right after that, you got an R&B situation, a session. So it's like being able to switch and move quickly, man, but being able to do it effectively, man. That was something I always
Mm.
wanted to do, and it was my desire, man, to be able to be effective in everything it is that I do. So being a musician, man, and being an effective musician pushed me to want to be an effective producer. Two different things. To be honest with you, man, not all musicians can produce,
Nah,
but
give you that all the way, all the way.
dude, and it's Tone, you didn't seen it. Cats that say they produce because they could play, and cats that say they could play because they produce. You gotta know. That's why you laughed, right?
Right.
Gotta know the difference, man. You gotta be able to put on those hats, man. So yeah, I will agree, and yes, I will say yes for sure, man. That thing pushed me to want to learn how to do this production the right way, the aggressive way in my tracks, man. Like what's pushing this thing? What's making me feel the way I feel when I listen to this music? What is it about this, man? And so yeah, sometimes it's live instrumentation, of course, sometimes it's your trap feel, but even then it's an art to how you do all of that stuff, man. And that's one thing a lot of people don't really know. So yeah, man, just getting while the getting is good right now.
Do you have like a process when it comes to producing? Like, do you have to, like put some incense on or anything like specific?
Man, I used to do incense at my spot right before I left from Gulfport over there. I was doing incense, man, but to be 100 with you, man, it's just for me grasping inspiration from the world, bro. I mean, everywhere. Like sounds that I hear from cars passing to literally, at a stoplight and I hear horns going off and they're going off sonically in rhythm. Like, wait a minute, like, yo, this is triggering me right now. Bro, that's how crazy it is for me. And so yeah, it from there it's literally just going with whatever. I sometimes can drive with the beat if I hear a beat pattern in my head, or sometimes it's a melody. And whatever it is that comes first to mind, that's what I'm gonna run with and not overthink it. Let me say that as
Hmm.
well, man. Just not overthink it. Just go. Whatever comes out, it comes out. We'll organize right here. And crazy enough, it always works out, man. It's like, okay, I see. Let's go here. Let's put this here. Before you know it, you got a masterpiece.
Same
So
way with
yeah,
the
that's where
writing
it is, man.
process, man. Same way with the
Yeah,
writing. I'll jot down lines here and there, like, man, I don't know
yeah,
where I'm gonna
man.
go with this, but I'll figure it out later. Let me not forget this, and let me write
Right.
this down right quick.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So yeah, man. But dude, my process is just going for whatever comes first, whatever comes natural, whatever is sticking in my head consistently that I cannot get out. Like it's nagging me right now. I need to get this out. So
Mm.
that's what I'm gonna start with. And that's how I roll, man.
Was there a certain producer you looked up to or kind of emulated after?
Oh man, it's you talking about dude, the Pharrells, you're talking about the Jay Dillas, you're talking
Mm.
about
All the producers
Timbaland.
mention Dilla, man. Non-producers don't
Man,
ever mention him, but producers always mention Dilla in they five.
man, it's the drive and understanding what made Dilla Dilla. Like it's this thing that he has, man, this drag feel. And it's like, yo, this thing is killing right now, heavy, like Philly vibe right now, heavy on this. It's just heavy, dude. So, yeah, dealing with him, man, Tim and the creativity going that far, man. And dude, it's man, I could go on and on about this. I can go on and on about this. But yeah, those are some of the ones that are definitely sticking out and have been sticking out to me for a while. And my crew, man, the boys Justice League. Like that started my whole who is hip hop? Like who is Ryan for hip hop from bass to production? That was that, man. My second video that I ever did on YouTube was Maybach Music 2, I believe it was. Yeah, I think yeah, Maybach Music 2, but that was my second video on YouTube with my braids, bro. Like in the old
Them things
house
was
in high
short back
school.
then, huh?
Bro,
You watch
super
the
short,
videos like,
man.
yo.
Dude, but like that joint got like 15, 16K views and going crazy, dog. And then like so Rick Ross digging into like, man, who's making this man's stuff and making it so grungy? So from the Justice League to the Incredibles to then just discovering all of it, man, it's a whole mecca of
Hmm.
facts right now. So yeah, man, they definitely triggered something in me. Back to the like you said, the live feel over your tracks, dude. You got oh, this aggressive dude, but got this sensual sax at the beginning of a
It just sounds
song.
so just smooth
It's
with it,
like,
man.
man, what the heck is going on right
I
now?
promise you, I'll be riding the Maybach music like 1 through 5 in the car still, dog. And every time I just
Bro,
gotta
that's
let the windows
grown,
down,
man.
let the sunroof
Bro,
open, and just ride to that mug.
yo, that's grown music. So then, man, if we even speak on it, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, but those kind of things inspired me to create the track that I did recently on Ball Greasy's project that I was able to do #9 on that joint, man. I just want to know that track was inspired heavily by Ross
See, I ain't
Just
even
as
know
he,
you had did that, man. That's what's up.
yeah, number 9 on Bayday 3, man, and playing live bass back to what we said. I'm on
This
live
dude.
bass over there. Man, it's a vibe. It's one of them, yeah, top down with your girl or whatever, man. We in the moment right now, ain't worried about nothing. Let's be grown right
I'm
now.
fixing to go listen to that as soon as we done here, man.
Bro,
That's the type
Bayday
of stuff
3,
I'm
number
talking about with you, man. Like I got Ryan Copeland on the podcast, and he got to be like one of the most humblest dudes in the world.
9.
But this
Oh
dude just dropped a placement on a Ball Greasy album on me in the middle of an interview, and I ain't even ask him.
ah,
Like it's like, yeah, I just happened
yo,
to like, come on, bro. Like, come on,
dude.
that's
Man,
major.
it's just it's stemming from this music that we talking about, man, and this vibe that we talking about, man. Having just getting back to real music, true music, dude.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's where that popped off, and that was one of my most recent situations, man, that I'm humbled and blessed and thankful for. So yeah, yeah,
How
dude,
did y'all
yeah,
link up,
being
anyways, though?
ball,
Yeah.
man, dude. If I told you, Tone, it's like you probably wouldn't even, bro. He literally came in my DMs, and apparently, I guess somebody reached out to him,
Wow.
or I don't know. That might have been something he was doing in rotation. He probably sent there a bunch of producers or whatever. I
Right. The
don't know.
copy and
Yeah,
paste
look,
message.
yeah,
Hmm.
man. But from there, we went to talking, and he sent me his number, and bro, we just started rapping, and he asked me to send him a beat pack. And it went from there, man. And back to like you were saying, man, how this process go. I've gotten that plenty of times, Tone, from actually people. Man, you would be surprised, bro, if I was to put the names out there that it can be discouraging because it's like, yo, you this blue check big Billboard chart topping artist that I'm flipping over that you even came to me in my DM, sending me your personal number, all of this stuff, asking for music, and you telling me, oh crap, this is fire, da 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 da. Yeah,
Hmm.
man, I think about 3 of them in there we're gonna roll with, but then I don't hear from you for about 4 5 months, and and
It
something
don't
like that,
surprise me at all.
bruh,
It
and
don't
it's
surprise me at all.
crazy, man, because yeah, the industry, and it's just like,
You
yo,
get to the business part, and a lot of people ain't about their business, or else they ain't able to move at that point. You never know what it might be, man. Or else they might be trying to just get you. You never
dude,
know.
right? Or you trying to get me, or man, or you actually following through with your word, but you're not saying anything. And so for me,
Hmm.
somebody that has never been in that space, I don't have management, Tone. I don't have none of that stuff. Like this is just me. So for there to be no communication after you were hounding for music,
Like, what's up?
and you go silent, it's like,
Hmm.
yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? But then to turn around while I'm out with my wife, man, on Valentine's Day, you come calling my phone, hey man, the song on the project. That I'm like, bro, what? What? I've been looking from your call for some months now. I thought you forgot about me. And he's like, no, man, we done had it. We been had it. It just, we just roll with it. We just ain't say nothing. Well, I mean, so it's so much behind that. But yeah,
Blessing.
so that's how that happened, man. I guess somebody spread word.
Hmm.
He might have saw something. And that's a whole nother thing, from footage and things that were been up, that has been up. Somebody could have sent him something, so I don't know. Whatever happened, happened, and I'm thankful for it. And we pretty much solid. We pretty solid connected right now.
What's up, man? I love to hear that too, man. You catching me by surprise. I thought I did a little bit of research. You can just slid one in on me. I like that.
Oh
Y'all
man, yeah,
super
that was
humble
just
with it, man.
so yeah, that was just stemming from what we were talking about, man. Just with the live instrumentation and the music in the field. So if you do go check it out, you'll hear it and be like, okay, yeah, I see why he say this was like Ross inspired, Justice League vibe inspired kind of deal. So
He's probably in the studio jamming out, dog. You probably
yeah,
white
man,
beater on,
hey, bro, I had a
crab
moment, man.
tray.
Yes, sir. I had a moment there. When it get good, man, you can't worry about all the other stuff. You gotta go for it, no matter what you look like, what's going on, what clothes you got on or don't got on. You know. So yeah, man, that's that, bro.
So tell me, how did you link up with this country artist, though?
Man, they're more so like country gospel, but they're definitely country. Oh my goodness. But it's a great sound and I love country music. And so from there, man, it was actually word of mouth tone just from a gospel artist that they were connected with. And funny enough, it was humbling because they've been following me for a while and they were saying that they've been wanting to work with me. They just never were able to be down here. So her and her husband moved down here probably a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, or something like that. They
Hmm.
moved down here and so from there the gospel artist friend connected us. It was like, let's go. Let's make this happen. And so to hear, like I said, that she was wanting to work with me, those things are humbling, man. So it's like, yo, I've been following you. I've been wanting to work with you. I already knew about you. You don't have to tell me who you are. I know that kind of stuff is crazy, man. That's crazy to me. It's
Walk
still
in,
I
they already know your name, they know your
tone
grind.
tone that stuff though, man. That stuff does nothing. I still get shocked when people say stuff like that. Like I don't.
I would
I
imagine
do
you be used to it right now.
not,
Honestly,
man.
man. You've been
To
doing
a
work for a
piece.
minute, bro.
I got you. I got you. I mean, to a piece, used to it, but man, honestly, everything still feels like, yo, what? For real? And it's not, me putting on. That's just me being honest, dude, because I'm so stuck in being content with who I am, Tone, and what it is that I do. And this thing is such a love for me that I love what I do, whether people like it or not. So to hear that people are blessed behind it, people are following me, things like that, and have been following me, man, running into people that have been following me, you talking about for years, man. Things like that, dude, that's humbling. That's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't take that lightly, man, and it's only gonna get crazier. So I'm excited for it. Here for the ride.
Was there ever a time where you didn't have that self-esteem, where you wasn't as confident in yourself?
Yeah, man, I've had it, and I mentioned earlier, man. Like I said, in moments where I've seen peers and people around me that man, you talking about cats with, I'm talking bad character, just like trash dudes, and around here, but are flexing and gone, man. They done hit the road. They done got production placements, and I know you got bad character because you run your mouth too much,
Hmm.
and it's like God, you blessing them. So yeah, I done had the moments, man, to where it's like, yo, what am I doing wrong? Like, what's really going on? I would think being a good person, you would get good behind that. But man, talking and I can name drop because he's literally a big brother of mine. Talking to a guy named Eric Seats, man. He's famous drummer. He's actually Patti LaBelle's MD. Um,
So,
and traveled with Layla Hathaway. He produced Rock the Boat with um, his production crew, man. Talking to him one day because, funny enough, I was trying to get a track through people that he knew to an artist. And he was like, he dropped something so heavy on me, Tone, it hurt, but it
you
made
needed
me
it.
think, and I needed it so
Hmm.
bad, man. He was like, Ryan, listen, man, your stuff is dope, bro, but this is one thing I'm gonna be honest with you. Stop sending me stuff like this. The industry needs you more than you think you need them right now. He said, stop focusing on that. And Tone, it hit me like, yo, but what do I do when I don't have nobody around? Like it seems like y'all cats out there in LA, y'all got a crew to where everybody, all the artists, a lot of artists are out there. So running into them you know, wouldn't be hard, man. You talking about somebody from Tampa, Florida, that
Hmm.
with no management, no nothing, man. I'm moving on the wing and the prayer and some skill, hoping something pop off. But like I said, man, when he said that, I was just like, okay, okay, and I'm gonna roll with it. And when you speak about due timing, man, in due time, things will fall into place. Things will shift and do what they need to do. Like I told you, Tone, for me, man, and it's not me. This isn't a brag or a boast, man, but just speaking about this year 33 that I just told you, dude. Like me reaching out to artists, um, and artists reaching out to me, like that thing is so seamless right now. I don't know what happened, but it's literally just like due timing, like
You
I
done
just spoke
perfected
about,
that, man.
dude. Like and trusting God 1,000. Like yo, okay, you done gave me the gift. I trust you gonna make this connection somehow. I done put it out there. They done asked for the music. I done send it. Yada 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 yada. But like I said, things are moving so smooth now. On my doggone birthday, bro. Like Super Bowl Sunday. I was able to unleash to the world, like, yo, Jasmine Sullivan. I just did a show with Jasmine Sullivan after she sung the national anthem. Like, we did the show at the Strands, bro, like, on my birthday.
This guy.
Like, dude, that is bananas. And then, so my birthday is February 8th. And then, Valentine's Day
Are
is
you February 7th?
February 8th.
February 8th. Okay. My mom's
Yeah,
birthday's on the 7th.
dope, dope,
Best friend's
dope,
birthday's on the 6th.
beautiful. And
Yeah.
your homie birthday on the 8th. Here we go.
Already.
Yeah, that happened on the 8th, bro. And then, like I told you, what popped off on Valentine's Day.
hmm
So then that was that. And then, crazy enough, man, another A-list artist reached out and was like, yo, I need you to arrange my virtual show, Inertia. So the artist was Mario. I need you to arrange the show. And it's like, yo, what the heck is going on, man? And funny enough, like we said, man, getting discouraged, yeah, it could have, because I was supposed to link with artists. Like I was supposed to do that years ago, bro.
hmm
But time passed, and messages got, just stopped responding. But lo and behold, out the blue, somehow he had my number. That when I had given it to him back then, probably about 2 years ago,
That's crazy.
he come calling me. Hey man, it's Mario. I need you. I'm like, whoa, whoa, what? Who? What?
Mario who?
Right, bro. Like Mario. Who? And then so going from there, he like, listen, man, I got a virtual show, a nurse about to pop off. All of the cats that I deal with in LA, and it's funny how just tables turn, man. Like I said, he got silent, went to okay, I'm gonna work with my crew, and just got quiet on me. But now the cats they moving around heavily, so he ain't really got nobody. So then
Right.
boom, hit young boy from Tampa, Florida. I know that does this because he done, he's do videos all
Been
the time.
doing it. Been
He's
killing it.
been doing it. So he like, yo, I need you to arrange this show, man. And I arranged his whole inertia show, man. And from there, and then, man, you talking bass placement to with Raheem Devon, dude.
Raheem
Jazz,
Devon's a beast, man.
dude. And he one of the songs, Special Occasion, that's on this project. That's me on bass on there. And I believe that's gonna be up for a Grammy nomination for sure. So stuff like that, dude. Just this year alone, Tone. That's what I'm saying. Just this year by itself. We're
A
not even
lot of
talking.
people done fell off because of the Rona. Look at you, man. You ascending,
Ooh,
dog.
ooh, ooh, man, we ain't even gonna talk about that. No, we are gonna talk about that because somebody need to be encouraged.
Somebody
I
needs to
need to be
hear it.
encouraged. Yeah, somebody need to hear it, man. So
hmm
funny enough, people, yeah, it was bad time. March 2020, man, went crazy for a lot of people, man. But for me, dude, Tone, the tables were turned so heavily for me in my favor, man. And I know it was a God move. Apparently, people, I guess, felt they had time because they couldn't go nowhere, do nothing. So everybody wanted apparently to just start doing music. And
hmm
so for me, I'm now in this space traveling from Tampa to St. Pete. I never had to travel 5 days a week from Tampa to St. Pete until Corona started. So my pop off was literally during Corona, to where business was just moving consistent.
Booming.
I always had something to do.
hmm
And so, man, yeah, dude, that was crazy for me. So yeah, it's all in perspective, man. And it was just like, yo, and I was driving that to a lot of people, a lot of creatives. I guess that, let me say that for encouragement. I was driving that to a lot of them to say, hey, like, don't trip about this moment. Like, dig in. Now is your time. You call
hmm
yourself a creative. Now is your time to be creative.
Create. Do something.
Create. Like, get out there. Like, the stuff you've been wanting to do. Okay, you can't go nowhere. You got time now.
hmm
Get that book done. Get some of this media work done. Like, do a podcast. Do
Right.
whatever. This stuff that you said you wanted to do, man. And you can still get compensated from that. Understand and just learn the business behind it. So yeah, dude, that man. No, and I took that and ran with it, and it has been a blessing, dude. It has been a blessing. So yeah, but yeah, initially where we started with that, this portion of the conversation, yeah, man, discouragement, bro. Yes, yes. Do those things even try to still sneak up every now and then? Yeah, we human. I'm human, bro. I'm human, but I also learn to appreciate what I have
Hmm.
instead of focusing on what I don't have. And that
That's a
is what,
major difference right there.
bro,
A
that is
lot of
what
people don't look at life that way, and they feel like they always missing something.
tone. And it's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't got a Mercedes, but I'm thankful I got what I got to
Hmm.
get the work, to get to the bag, to provide. Okay, yeah, I might not have a whole lot of money after my bills paid, but flex, understand that conversation of what just was said. My bills are paid.
Hey, early,
I ain't
chilling.
tripping about, bruh.
Hmm.
So yeah, bruh, that perspective for me, I thrive off that tone. I thrive off that. And funny enough, every time I roll with that, man, stuff just start falling in. Here goes some extra. Here go this. Da 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 da. Hey, I need you to do bass, and it's like, oh man, I wasn't even looking for it, but here we go. I'm at the studio already anyway. Send me the track.
Killing it, man.
Dude, it's a blessing, man. It is a blessing. So this whole thing, man, and all of this that I've said and have been saying, I hope it is encouragement to somebody that listens, man. It ain't even about me. I tell folks all the time, all of this stuff, man. This for me, um, and it's whatever your belief is. I'm not pushing God on anybody, but for me, my drive is just to make God famous, and that's just where my source come from. That's where my help has been coming from this whole time. And it ain't about me. I just want to encourage the next person. Listen, it ain't no gimmicks. I
Hmm.
wish it was a plan. I wish it was an equated formula that I
Do
could
this.
give. Do this.
You
I wish
good.
there was, but there isn't, man. There isn't. I've been wanting to get a placement for at least 6, 7 years. I just got one, but that didn't
Comes in
stop me,
abundance.
bruh.
Or,
And then, like you said,
hmm
abundance, but that didn't stop me then. It was like, man, I'm doing this whether I get the placement or not because I love it. And lo and behold, now stuff's starting to move and move swiftly. So, yeah, man, that I hope somebody's encouraged behind that, dude. But yeah, that's where we are. So yeah, discouragement is common, but don't stay there. Don't stay
love it.
there.
Don't stay in that spot, man. Don't stay in that moment. I be telling people all the time, I'm from the middle of Kansas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
small country town, and
Ooh,
it's just like you can't let your environment determine your situation. You know what I'm saying? Like there's more
what's up,
than
man?
to life than just being stuck and confined by my little town of 30,000 people. So
Right.
I hear you all the way with that, man. You always talk about faith, man. I want to talk about this moment I was in church and I just looked
Hmm.
up and I seen you playing bass in church all of a sudden out the woodworks. And me and wifey was like, "Yo, is that Ryan? Like, what in the?"
Ah,
You showed up.
yeah.
I call him White Chocolate, man, but you showed up for Trev one day. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
Trev,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah, man. That's my
it's stuff
dude,
like
man.
that, man. Like you keep humble. Like you stay humble, man. Like you have a sense of humility about you. Where,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, man, like you don't even. You're talking about placements on major artist albums,
Mm.
like it's nothing, man, because you're used to it. You're used to the success, and you're used to just accomplishing what you set out to do, man. I definitely respect that about you, Doug, for real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it, and it's not that it's even it's not that it's nothing, man. It's just like it's for me. Like you said, I speak about faith. I'm 1,000 in that space, man.
Hmm.
Regardless of the genre that I do, for me, it's just like I got it. You flex it again. That's just one more thing. All right, boom. So
Hmm.
what's next? All right, and then heck, if we speak on what's next, the place that I'm in right now, dude. This man, this is a whole nother conversation. This building,
Man,
man,
that's a major level up from the spot I was at, yo.
bro, Tone,
Like for real. I'm seeing
you
conference
know,
rooms. I'm seeing rehearsal space. I'm seeing the
Tone,
studio. Like what?
Tone.
Like come on,
With
man.
with business partners, man, that just want to see you thrive. Like you in good company.
Hmm.
right now, man. And these are the things that I wanted. These are the things I prayed for, man. These are the things that, I wrote out. I want this. I want this to happen. And it happened. So yeah, bro. It's crazy right now, and it's nervous. It makes me nervous sometimes and overwhelming because it's like, okay, you literally giving me just about everything I'm asking for right now. So all right, they say be careful what you ask for, and so it's moving, man. But it also pushed me like, yo, okay, you done did this. All right, we need this. I want this. We want this. Da 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 da. Da. So yeah, man, expecting the next great thing to pop off, man, and I'm super excited for Tampa as well, man, for what I'm getting ready to, help launch around here through. Again, this is all just inspiration, hopefully, for somebody to see, man, that it can be done, man, when your heart is pure.
Hmm.
When your heart is pure, man, and you got good intentions and you are good at what it is that you do, things are gonna line up for you.
Man, my next tattoo is gonna be "I walk by faith, not by sight."
So
Like
that
straight up,
oh,
man. Like run through a wall, do what you gotta do, and get it done, man. Like
man.
straight up,
It
man.
scares some folks, Tone. Like it literally scares folks sometimes, man. Cause they like, are you really not nervous about this? Are you really
It be
not that
scaring me
concerned?
sometimes because people be looking
Bro,
at me
no,
like
I
I'm
mean,
not scared. Like yo, like
yeah, like,
should I be
I
scared? Like
mean, right. If we human, I mean, we human. I'm definitely a little, but if this is the same situation, not necessarily the same situation, but if I've gotten through this situation over here, why can't I get through this one? If I've received this, why
1,000%.
can't I receive this? So why worry? Why am I tripping right now? No, I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm gonna sit back and every time it happens, stuff happens and it flows and things, I'm able to receive things. And it's like, okay, this has been my life. Like I said, to a common person, nah, they'd be like, man, you crazy. I ain't got time to be dealing with Ryan, bro. I need to know what's going on right now. I need to know that when I cross that light, when I cross this street from walking, I ain't gonna get hit. I need to know. I mean, nah, I for real talk, but yeah, man, you know what I mean,
Like
man.
I'll be alright.
When I done did my, I done crossed my T's and dotted my I's. I look both ways. I'm a walk. Okay.
Straight up.
Are you gonna walk, man? Let's even talk like that, bro. That's crazy. That just came to my mind. Are you gonna walk or you gonna stand still, man? I'm just rather walk. Let's go. Like, what are you standing still for? Make the dream happen. Make the goal happen, man. Stop talking about it. Do
Hmm.
something.
Stop talking about it. Do something, man. Is that how RC Music Group popped off? Like,
Bro, that literally so my whole RC music, bro. The beginning of all of my videos was always no more talking. Let's get to it. If you go to my first base video up to my second base and my third base video, all of my talking, I always described what I was playing and everything. Always before I started playing, I always said, "No more talking. Let's get to it." So yes, that's how I've been living and rolling for double-digit years, man. Stop talking about it. Let's do it. All right, make it happen.
right.
So
Don't talk about it, be about it.
feel about it, man. And the thing
Hmm.
about it, even if it don't pop off in the plan that you did, you had a lesson learned. So it ain't no failure. I ain't failing. I'm in between blessings. I'm in between goals. I'm in between getting what it is that I want. I ain't got it yet.
Staying
There
ready.
you go. All right, boom. So I'm right here. Let's work. So yeah, man. That's where we are, bro. That's where we are.
So I know, man, there's so many ways I want to go with this, man. You're such an interesting dude. Let's stay
You
with the
told me
RC
I'm itching.
Music Group. Let's go
Yes,
with the
sir.
RC Music Group, man. So let's talk about your first artist. How did you and Khalil link up? I know y'all known each
Man,
other for a
me,
minute. Matter of fact, let me remind. What is it about her that made you want to have her as your first artist?
man, her heart, her her drive, man, her skill. From a personal standpoint, man, getting to a space of being able to, grow with her and see her evolve, man. Before the voice, me and Khalil were working. Many don't even know, man. This relationship popped off actually even before studio stuff. Like I've always known her, even when I was in high school over in St. Pete. But then when I grew into production and doing all of that, me and Kalia's relationship locked in because I brought her in trying to get placements.
Mm-hmm.
So she was referencing stuff for me. And so it
Killing
was
it.
like, yo,
Both y'all killing
and
it.
doing so it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So that thing evolved to something crazy. And so that's how that popped off. So seeing all of that, man. And then what really pushed me, man, she always said that she would do it. She always said that you know, when I opened my situation, when I started, that she would join. And so for me, then you got the voice going on and all of that good stuff. It's like, I'm gonna see if she per real her
Right.
word right now because I know the people that's coming at her right
You know,
now. I see
exactly. They all in her ear.
they all in her ear right now,
Mm-hmm.
and so to see what's up, man. And so sure enough, bruh, she was like, "All right, I see what you're doing. What's up?" I ain't got nothing to say now. So let's do this. So literally, man, on Anita Baker's birthday, funny enough, January 26th, that's when I signed her. That's when I signed her, man. So that is what pushed me, man. This relationship stemmed from both of us having a dream and a desire to like evolve and be better at what it is that we do and get to that next level, man. And so now we're in that space. We still would love to do that for others, but it's like, nah, back to what I told you, my big brother
Mm-hmm.
Eric Seats told me. The industry need us. We're gonna do this ourselves. I wouldn't be surprised if my first time at the Grammys is with my artist.
That'd be
Just
such a
mark my
crazy
words.
feeling. Such an incredible feeling right there, man.
Mark my words right now, bro. Mark my words right now. I would not be surprised if my first time there is with her.
I
And
wouldn't have put
that's
it past either one of y'all, honestly.
man, and that's what we own, man. That's what
You
we
already
own.
within the arm's reach of it, both of y'all. I mean,
Bro, and then for it, like, just for it to be as natural as it is and the music that's being created, man, we're finishing up. We're at the finish line of her project that we're getting ready to put out. This
good.
thing is something crazy, man. It is literally something crazy, masterpiece, masterful work, sound, all of that stuff, man. And so, nah, dude, that's my homie. That is my homie. Yeah, she a real one. If I ain't never seen one, she a real one. And so yeah, that's how that popped off with that. That's my sister.
Are you a little bit nervous to drop her project? Just waiting for everything that's about to come next?
Am I nervous? No, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. For me, I just want to drop this project different than, just any other thing that I've done and just say, okay, here's music. Like we have a whole situation. Like she has PR. We have the team and all of that stuff. This is stuff she's never had. This is stuff that I've never operated in. This is a space I've never operated in.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure everything is good because it needs to be heard, Tone. Like it legit needs to be heard beyond a couple states here and there because you got
Mm-hmm.
family in this spot over here. Nah, no. I need y'all to really dissect what's going on right now. And so, nah, I'm not nervous, man. I'm excited. I just want to make sure everything is good from RCMG behind Kalia Lene. So when the project drops, we've all put our best foot forward. I'm not nervous one bit, man. I'm
Feel like it's gonna be
anxious,
like a seismic shift when it drops, man. Like, and I'm
dude.
on the radio side of things, so I've been doing
Hmm.
what I can to help progress the movement. I've interviewed Kalia, we played her music and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes, sir.
we're still waiting on that one artist like to really, put on for the Bay. And we've had people here and there, but they just haven't really
Right.
got that shine. And
Yeah.
you just see her building up towards it. We see you building up towards it, and it's just like it seems. I use the word synergy because it just seems like the combination of y'all two is like Voltron coming together almost. Like y'all
Man,
stronger together.
bruh, somebody literally said that was like, bruh, y'all two together that's a crazy situation.
Hmm.
And we just look at it as, man, we just trying to make this happen. But I see why people say that, man, because we both have our own spaces. We all both have our own following. We both have, and so to come together and be unified the way we are, man, and put both of our, our resources and our followings together is, yeah, it's definitely gonna do some work for the Bay Area, man. And that's really what I push is I ain't going nowhere. I don't think she's going anywhere. It's time, like you said, man. People need to see what's really going on around here. Um, and
And another
so
thing, people
that's
need to stop referring themselves as local artists because you're doing everything you're doing from right here, but you're universal with it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
she literally,
you traveled, you've been in all
yeah,
kinds of places with because
yeah,
of music. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
So
She
and then with
literally
the way
posted about
distribution
that.
is, like, man, please, there's people in Germany listening to y'all right now.
Dude, and humble, definitely, definitely. But and funny enough, like I said, she literally posted about that. Yeah, I'm local because I'm here, but please don't. No, that's not this mindset. That's not our mindset. So yeah, man, nervous heck no, bro. I'm super. I'm the one like, yo, what we need to drop one of them. Give the people one, but then even behind the one, we like, oh wait,
Now y'all
no,
trying to
we
figure out which
gotta
one it is.
between figuring out which one and then when we know kind of know the one, it's like, bro, we gotta handle the record is so big and monumental. Like I said, we just want to make sure we capitalizing and are doing everything in our power and putting our best foot forward for this when it drops because it's not just going to be, oh, okay, here's a good record. Nah, dude, this is a shift. It's going to be something slightly different. Definitely coming from her. No one around here, I can say that to be honest with you, has put out a record such as this. So it's like, yeah, all of those things. Like I said, we're just being very cognizant of, and just want to make sure we're doing everything we can, man. So yeah, that's where we are. But now I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited, and she's not the last one, man. Of course, it's a record label, so more artists are getting ready to pop off through here. I done jotted down who I want to bring on, man, and all that good stuff, man.
I wanted to ask you about that. Like, I don't want to get any
Yeah.
names from you, but if there's somebody that's trying to get down with you, man, how can they get at you, or what would they do
Oh
to
man.
start that process?
Okay. Let's see if we go to having footage. Let's start there. Having good footage of what it is that you do. Hopefully, you not even hopefully, like make sure you've done some records. Like there needs to be a it factor. Again, as I told you, I deal with all styles of music. What is this it factor about you, or are you being this level of a clone to what's going on around here, trying to
Mm,
fit the mold? I'm not big on all of that.
right.
I'm that because I'm about being different. We are a genre free label. Deal with everybody. Deal with all styles because that's who I am. So yeah, in that space, man, having good footage, and even before that, let's go to Instagram. Make sure your page is not private. Let's do that. Let's start
Easy
there
tip. Easy tip.
because that has broken a couple situations. Um, and yeah, man, just having that it factor and having good footage, having great stage presence, because all of these things matter. You can't just be a studio recording artist. No, the objective is to get you out there. So, do you have these things that are going to qualify you to say, okay, yeah, he or she is definitely stardom. They are definitely they have that thing, um, and be moldable. Take great constructive criticism and be able to evolve. All of that good stuff. Like just yeah, man. So yeah, have that it factor about yourself. Just being true to your artistry. Being true to your artistry at the end of the day. Like you, because you're selling yourself, Tone. Like especially if I don't know you, you
Hmm.
need to make me a believer. Because right now, if you telling me that you sell bread right now, what makes your bread so special?
Man, I'll tell
What
you
makes
from
your
all the
bread
time
bread so
doing my
special?
shows, everybody's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm like, nah."
we hear that all the time. Like, what
Right.
makes you so special right now? And the fact, and even if we get to that aspect, the fact that you saying you the best, nah,
Mm-mm. You ain't the
let
one to
me be
say
the
that.
judge of that. Yeah,
Right.
let me be the judge of that. I just need you to be the real, authentic you. And so, yeah, man, it is a couple jokers around here that I'm looking at and I'm like, okay. And even beyond here, man, I'm looking at people, of course, out of the area, and they're wanting to work and do things, man. So we're talking from beyond the states, and so that's a blessing, man. That they even thinking about. Yeah, I would love to get down to make something happen. Talking with their management and all of that good stuff, man. So yeah, dude, just yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do, man. Because I actually, this is all new to me. This whole record label is new. So getting the people, I'm getting that all the time, man.
But it's really
Regarding
not new to you, man. You've been doing everything.
to a
It's just
feet,
been,
yeah,
you're doing a little bit
just on a
extra.
different spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, man, getting that from people, man, it's like, yeah, you need to check this artist out, check this artist out, da 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 da. It's like, okay, I see. But then you got these people that are posting, like I said, Instagram is really the bigger thing for me for a lot of artists, honestly, man. When it comes to artistry, TikTok and all of that good stuff, but that's going. People are sending it to Instagram. You're one of these artists that got one or two video clips, and you got a total of 400 posts, and the rest of your posts are pictures. No, like, is there anything else about you? And I get that you're a great singer, but have you done a studio recording? No, I haven't really done studio recording. Then what makes you even consider yourself an artist right now?
Right.
Um, so yeah, man, just yeah, just keep those things in mind. I would say to anybody that's listening. Am I perfect? No, I'm just who I am, and I can be honest and tell you that magic can be made and will be made, and a great relationship will be made at the end, in the end of all of this. So, yeah, man, anybody that, wanted to get anything to me, feel free. Ryan Copeland, Facebook, Sir Ryan Copeland, Instagram,
You just
send it.
keep it all the way real, even
Bro,
on the pages.
bro,
Ryan
bro,
Copeland, ain't but
that's
one,
it.
ain't but
Yeah.
one.
Ryan Copeland. The only difference on Instagram is Sir Ryan Copeland, but it's
Hmm.
Ryan Copeland. And so, yeah, man, that is it. That's how that can go. If anybody ever wanted to send anything, and trust and believe, I do listen and I do literally critique. Like, and I'm 1,000. If you have the audacity to send it, please accept, you know, the opinion, because I'm assuming that's why you sent it, because you
A
want.
lot of these cats ain't really thick skinned like that no more, man.
Nah.
That's what I've seen in the music industry.
Oh yeah, I don't seen that. Seen it, it's bananas. Like, bro, why did you send this to me then? If you don't want to, man, you don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Send
I
you the
got such and
unfinished
such.
track, unmixed. What
And
you
oh,
sending me this for?
let's not even get on that, bro. That oh God, let's not even get on that part.
Promise you, man.
Crazy.
I want to know about your first event, man. I know you just had your first
Oh
full
boy.
out event like what, a week ago,
Woo!
2 weeks ago. The night out, man. I know. I wish we could have been there, man.
Man, that thing was crazy. Sorry, funny enough, I'm looking for my box for my phone, because that joke look like it's about to croak. But no,
Uh-oh.
yeah, man. So the event, dude, perfect. The event was dope. The event was a blessing. The event was scary. It was definitely scary for me,
There's
because it
always
was my first event,
that margin. You never know what to
dude.
expect when it comes to events, man. You never know what's gonna go wrong when it comes to events. You got to just make sure you handle it.
Yeah, not knowing what's going to go wrong, man, and then dealing with I guess, man, because I'm crazy, I decided to jump and do something to that caliber for my first joint. It was like, yeah. So back to nervousness. When you asked, bro, I was nervous. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was super nervous, but I was excited, man, because it's back to like, okay, you know what I was speaking about earlier. Okay, do you trust me or not? Boom. So if you trust me,
Hmm.
I got you. And sure enough, things happened, and we went from there, and it wound up being amazing, man. So yeah, and to have the caliber of people that were on there and decided, and they were excited about doing it, man. And being able, from a business standpoint, Tone, you already know, man, being able to make sure everybody's straight, everybody was good.
Woo! You
That's all
walk
I
out
care
feeling
about, bro.
great, man.
Listen, that's all I care about.
You walk out feeling amazing.
Man, please,
Everybody paid. I got something in my pocket. We good. Let's
everybody
go get some
paid.
food.
It, dude, I can care less. Man, we had $2. I can care less about that. Now,
Right.
that's just generally speaking. Bruh, I ain't tripping about none of that stuff. Everybody good, we good, then I'm good. Let's have fun now. So yeah, super excited.
You
Prepping
know
for
you
the
done
next
set the
one.
bar high though, right?
That's what I keep hearing, Tone. That's what I
Yeah,
keep hearing,
man.
Tone. That's what I
Show
keep
number
hearing.
two, you got to bring Raheem Devon out this month or something.
And so we're literally looking at who the next person will be because it would have to be somebody bigger than Samo.
hmm
And like you said, because that bar was set, man. So me and my team, we've been discussing that. Like, well, heck, who we gonna utilize now? Who we gonna, go with? And there's a couple people in mind, man, that we have on the radar. And so the next nightcap series is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be even more epic, and we got to keep going stronger. So yeah, that's where we are, man. So yeah, I love the outcome, man. Everybody that was there, um, everybody that was there. Oh man, I think I unplugged the wrong joint. Yes, yeah.
Unplug your computer back there.
Man, I sure did.
hmm
It's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping. But yeah, dude, y'all seeing the real me. This is really who I am. This is what I do, even on an interview. They like, man, why he doing all that moving?
Boss, that's who he is right there. He do the interview. This is the clip I'm gonna use to promote this whole interview too. You
Hey,
got his
for real.
back to
Be
me.
like,
I'm over
hey,
here
y'all
like,
really want
yo.
to know what Ryan is? This is Ryan do during the interview. Ryan talking. Ryan unplugged his computer by accident. But this is real rap raw, man. This is who I am for real, dude. But nah, man. Yeah, so I'm super duper excited about that, bro. I just don't need my phone dying on you, Tom.
Nah, I feel you.
That's what I
We're about
don't
at
need.
the end of this anyways, honestly, man. We've been
Yeah.
talking for a minute. We definitely went overtime. I don't have a
I,
chance to
it's
talk to
been
you
good
like that, you know.
conversation, man.
Always, man, always. And I've been trying to
Good
put this together for
conversation.
a while. The radio station, they didn't want us to do any interviews on the air anymore because, we're in the Saturday night slot and they're just like, yo, we want y'all to play
Mm.
music. And it's like, it's cool, but, we also, we enjoy talking to artists and getting to know, all kinds of people, So that's why we came up with the platform for the podcast, period. Like,
Yes, sir.
we still got a lot more left in us too. Like we're trying to get out there ourselves, So I definitely appreciate you taking time to talk to me tonight, man, because it's been
Nah,
in the
man,
works
I
for months now,
appreciate
dog.
you. I
For
appreciate
real.
you and appreciate, it's finally popping off, man. Like you said, we've been talking about it for a while.
I know it, man. I
Yeah.
got a few more questions real quick though. Like, let's do
I'm
like
listening
some
to you. I got my
hypotheticals
headphones in.
though.
Yes, sir.
So with Kalia, let's say the music
Okay.
that you're working on, you said is phenomenal. Let's say we do a remix. Give me a
Okay.
mainstream artist you would put on the remix with her.
Remix to what? The last song that we just did?
To whatever song you about to drop,
Ooh.
whatever your first single
Ooh.
is.
So yeah, her first single was the This Love. Man, we did a remix to that joint. Oh boy. I can hear Fantasia. I can hear uh, hmm, I can hear Anthony Hamilton. Um it's just soul. So yeah, you're talking about Anthony, you're talking about Fantasia, you're talking about I can get Kiki Wyatt on there.
Mm.
Like, just yeah, anybody that's definitely soulful. I mean, if you really, really want to flex, I definitely throw Jasmine on that joker. So yeah, it's
That'd be mean with it.
man,
That
yeah,
would really
yeah,
be mean with it.
that'll definitely be crazy. So yeah, that could be cool. But yeah, man, we hadn't even thought about a remix to definitely that song, but possibly some of these songs that are getting ready to drop. Yeah, remixed and all of that has been thought about. Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah, it's definitely gonna be something. And this is honestly her EP. So after this drops,
Got another one in the chamber.
well, actually, it's gonna be the album.
Okay.
That is gonna be the. Wait a minute. Okay, Okay, so she can do this, so she can do this, so she yeah, man. So that's the one with heavy creativity. It's in everything that we do, but definitely heavily creative in that space and reaching out and digging in with the community, man, bringing in people to assist, on some things, man. And so I'm super excited about that. Um, so yeah, that's that, man. But yeah, if we did a remix, those names that I just dropped, yeah, you talking about Fantasia, Anthony, or Jasmine, Kiki White for sure.
In
Yeah,
with it. I want you to give me,
yeah.
this is my last question for you. I want you to give me your top four, your Mount Rushmore of voices. Any genre,
Ooh,
voices.
woo, woo. Any genre of voices. Oh man, goodness. Any genre. Okay. Funny enough, I just posted about this man on Instagram, and it's somebody that a lot of people sleep on from singing. Um, actually, CeeLo. He's one of
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Soul singer, bro. Again, one of them cats that you'd be like, what, bro? I'm on all of those what kind of people? CeeLo,
When he first came out singing, I was just like,
bro.
CeeLo singing now? Now I was just like, all right, well,
CeeLo
CeeLo singing now.
going strong, bro. He's a heavy, dope soul singer, man. And so you talking about him, man. Okay, you talking about Brandy. That all day. I can't.
Hmm.
That's my girl. Then you talking
Flawless.
about man. Who else we got? Oh boy, my boy Molly Music. I can't. I can't not mention him. Gospel inspirational artist. Man, and you said four?
Four. And that's three.
Oh, bro, I can't. Oh God. All right, man. Who else really does it for me, man? That's a little tough, bro.
Yeah, no
So
pressure. I mean, it's just one more
who is it
name.
now? You got me thinking now. You got me
You about to
thinking, bro.
leave all these other singers out, man. Ain't no pressure.
Ah! So it's so doggone many, man. So doggone many. But yeah, I'm digging, heavily digging. Shit, CeeLo, Brandy, Molly, and man, I might as well. I mean, if I go back far enough, I'll bring in Michael. I'll bring in Michael.
Okay.
I'm not against it, even from a singing aspect. I'm not. Nah. Uh, let me snatch that. Let me snatch.
Uh.
I gotta snatch it. I gotta snatch it.
You taking it
Ah,
back?
ah. So we want to, cause see the people that I just named, bro, they like singers singing, just singing like not heavily on the entertainment side. They more so singing like that, man. Brandy, she entertained, but that's the vocal Bible, man. And so, but I gotta pull Donny Hathaway, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if you come when you come in here, bro, I got a poster of Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, James Brown. Like this is in my space right now. Throughout the
Every
building,
Sunday, I have a Soul Food Sunday playlist, so that's all I listen to all day, man. Just that soul
dude.
music,
That
man.
and when you dig, like I said, when you're digging into the music and the tone of these artists, man, that's a whole. Four was tough, tone. I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't fair, bro.
I know it. I know it.
That wasn't
That's the reason why I asked the
four.
questions. I ain't got to answer them. That's
Four,
why I just throw them out
no,
there.
man. That's tough, dude. That's tough, man. But yeah, Donnie, and the reason I did that again, if we just dealing with singing, man, for me, that's one of my biggest things. Yeah, you could dance all day, but when you stand still, what you got? What are you doing for me? For me
Hmm.
personally,
And you could feel
everyone else,
Johnny's,
dude.
his voice is,
Oh,
it grasps you.
man.
It grasps you.
Look who his daughter is, man. Like
Hmm.
talking about Layla. I can't like
Hmm.
that. She was another I would have mentioned, but I like to go from where it started from.
Right.
So Donnie is, yeah, man, digging in, going back, listening to his records. It's like, yo, there wasn't no auto tune. This cat was This was singing. So yeah,
So you would
man.
give me Eddie Levert over Gerald Levert?
Would I give you Eddie over Gerald? No,
Okay.
I wouldn't give you Eddie over Gerald in
Okay.
that space. I would give
Okay.
you Gerald. I would definitely give you Gerald. Yeah, referring to what I said, like the source. Nah, Eddie's definitely great at what he does, but nah, he did a great work when he had his baby boy.
Got that
He did
sweetness
great.
to his voice, man.
You got it. Yeah, man.
Ugh.
It's this texture and this thing. That's just Gerald. Yeah, bro. He probably got all his whole way throughout grade school if he was singing back then. Yeah, man. That's Gerald, bro. So yeah, dude, man. But yeah, dude, those are the things. So man, even if the things that I mentioned, like that was another thing too for me with my sister Kalia, man. Do you have that memorable tone, that memorable voice? And I told her, man, I know it's something on you and something in you, um, because I could have my back turned, and this is the determining factor. If I could turn my back and be conversing with somebody and hear you singing, and I don't even know you in the building or around,
Hmm.
I could still detect. That's clear. You have that, and so yeah, man. Even every one of those artists that I just mentioned, I know Adonis sound, I know Miley sound, I know Brandy. Like those, these distinctive voices, man. And so again, that's another reason why I'm like so excited, bro. Again, with her, man. Just coming back to that. I know we were discussing the names with them, but I'm getting ready to. For me, man, my mentor, her name is going
You
down as
got
one
to
of the
get
greats.
there. Right.
It's going down as one of the greats,
Hmm.
bro. She has a distinctive voice, and oh yeah, that's Khalil. I hear it. That's her voice. I hear it. It ain't gonna be like Khalil. You sound like nah. It's gonna be. I thought you was on such and such sounded like you. Yes, yes.
And
That's
I
what,
encourage every artist out there that's listening to this episode to find you somebody that believes in them, like Ryan Copeland believes in Kalia, because
bro.
that's the secret right there. In the industry full of sharks, man, that's
It
the
is.
secret right there, yo. Like for
It, it
real.
it really is, man. It really is like giving everything, man. Giving everything. And I told my sister, and she know, for me, what my goal and my push is behind what it is that I do. I told her, man, I'm not gonna be satisfied, and I don't mind putting it out there to the world. I told her I'm not gonna be satisfied until you off your job. I'm not. My work is not going to be done, and it's not going to be done even when you're off. But I'm not going to be able to sit down and be like, okay, cool, we definitely did this until that happens,
Hmm.
because that's what she needs. That's what she deserves, man. That's what she deserves. She's too talented of an artist, and like I said, for me, if you know me, man, know me. It's not even just her. I'm like that honestly with anybody that I truly believe in, with anybody. She just so happens to be the first person that's under RCMG. The next person that come, especially again to have that it factor, that thing we spoke about,
Hmm.
that next bro, I'm gonna be talking about them the same. We're gonna be right back here, and I'm gonna be talking about them the
Right.
same exact way. But it's gonna make sense. You're gonna see it like, nah, he has a distinct and very unique crew of artists under his umbrella. And that's my thing, man. I want to be able to just have and work with and create awesome music beyond where we are right now. Music that's gonna heal, man. Music that's gonna last. I want you to be able to tell your grandkids, and that's the thing about this music, man. Today, oh, are we really gonna be able to push to our grandkids like our and they grandkids like, yo, what music was going on in your area or in your era, man? Like,
It's not like us listening
something,
to Donnie or Stevie,
bro.
right
Yeah, nah,
now,
bro.
50
I
years
already told
later, the music
man.
they
I
hear
told
50 years from now is going to be, ain't no
it's like,
telling.
yeah. So what do I say? Oh yeah, man. We try, and it ain't no diss. I rock with the baby. I rock with the who are these are the cats. I listen to the records, but to say, yeah, this was a timeless. This what we were dealing with. This what I'm gonna tell my grandkids. I don't know. So, but there are a few. There are a few, man, and I just want to be in that number to go down as some of the greats, man. I am ecstatic about Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars's connection
Oh,
and
that
relationship,
thing
bro.
dropping like on Friday.
On Friday, bro, I'm
Mm-hmm.
so ecstatic about that connection and what they're doing right now with Silk Sonic, bro. Like they are bringing it back, and it's so hopeful. Like it's like, yo, now we're in that space. Yes, let's take it back,
It's
man, to what's
refreshing.
real. Refresh it. Don't beat it.
Yeah.
It ain't no point in trying to like emulate it. Don't try to change it up and try to no. Take it back to the original. That's what was feeling good. That's what, that thing like you revert to, like you said. I probably wouldn't tell my kids about half the music now. I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
them, but nah, we're gonna be listening to the old. Let's take it back there. Why change that? Nah. And so again, now it also challenges producers to really say, are you really a producer or a beat maker too? So that's a whole nother.
You got to keep
We
on
can
leveling
talk.
up, man. You got to keep on topping yourself, and that's the pressure that comes with creating, man. Like you got to keep on creating. You got to make masterpieces when you already had a masterpiece. You know.
You got to, man, and either you gonna learn this craft and learn your craft and learn, these various styles of music, or you gonna crumble because that's what's going on with music, man. It's going back. It's going back, and so you need to know what's going on to be able to fit that mold. And that's yeah, that's where we are, man. That's where I am, and I'm super excited. So yeah, dude, it's just all about again wanting to be in that number, man, of timeless moments, timeless music, and just giving my best at everything it is that I do, everything that I attach myself to, man. Because at the end of the day, all you got is your name. When all this stuff fails, bro, when everything goes down, when all else fails, it's your name. And so I want to be, I've always wanted, in spite of, um, you know, continuing to drive through in humility, man, I always want to be that one to say, man, I need my name, you know, to go down as one of the greats. And it's going to go down as one of the greats in what it is that I do, everything it is that I do. And so that's my driving force, man. That's my driving force to be the best me in everything that I do and everything attached to me, pushing them to be the best them. And no, I don't need no credit for it. The best gift you can give me is killing in what it is that you do, taking what I've given you and running with it, inspiring, bro. That's my desire, man. So yeah, that's
Man,
me,
I feel
bro.
like I was
That's
supposed to
Ryan
talk to you
Copeland.
tonight, man. Like you
Yeah.
just said the word humility, and I've had a piece of paper with the word humility and a little definition wrote down on it since sophomore year of college in
Mm.
my wallet the whole time, just trying to remind myself to stay humble and to stay hungry at the same time, man. And then the whole
Humble
time
and
I've been
hungry.
interviewing you, bro, like the main word that's been in my head is just purpose, man. Like everything you do has some type of purpose behind it. Like you're leaving a legacy behind is what you're trying to create. Like you're creating with
Yes, sir.
purpose, and I think that's going to be the title of this podcast for real, man. You creating with purpose with Ryan Copeland, because bro, that's what you've
Hey,
been doing, man. It's
man.
so inspiring, man.
Hey,
Like so
that's a
inspiring, man.
blessing, bro. I appreciate it, man, and I'm excited for you, man, and everything that's popping off of what it is that you're doing, dude, and expecting greater, dude. Expecting greater. You're doing great work. You've been doing great work. So again, I'm excited to do this. I haven't done. This is actually my second podcast ever, man. I'll be honest with you.
That's what it
Second
is.
one ever. I'm excited for what's more to come, but you're definitely historic. I can say, man, I know who my first two podcast people are.
Yeah,
And
my
so
favorite
yeah,
number,
dude.
number two, anyways. On top of that, man,
Hey, swinging,
we
swinging.
all here, man.
We here. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna
So
tell you
I'm
right
excited.
now, when this new Kalia drops, I need those radio edits. So send them over to me. That way I can spin them and do what I can do for y'all on that tip, man. But I'm excited for what's
Yes,
to
sir.
come, and I'm excited for the next artist you signed, because once
Bro.
again, you set the bar high. So who's coming after Kalia? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the thing, man. That is the thing. So I'm super duper excited in that aspect, man. And just continuing to evolve this RCMG label and situation, man, and watching this thing grow and putting on for really, really making something happen here in Tampa Bay, man. That's what I'm about, dude.
Well, tell the people how they can find you one more again.
Okay, okay. On Facebook, Ryan Copeland. You'll see my personal page and my public page, both Ryan Copeland. Instagram at Sir Ryan Copeland. At SirRyanCopeland. All right. YouTube.com/Mr. Muzik. MISTAMUZIK. That's youtube.com/Mr. Muzik. That's where you'll find me there. And yeah, you can Google Ryan Copeland, and I'm sure
You're the
you'll
only one that's gonna pop up. Watch the entire world. Ryan Copeland. Bam! You're gonna see him right there. What's up?
I'm definitely one of the first ones that'll probably pop up, man, from there. And then hashtag RC Muzik, man. We in the hashtag world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag RCMUZIK. Hashtag RCMUZIK. Almost any and everything will pop up about me. So you got ways to find me.
Man,
Plenty ways.
it's so good to talk to you again, man.
Yes,
And thank you once again for taking time out to be on the podcast tonight. This is Waves of Debate. This is exactly what we're focused on doing. It's just shining some more light on the creatives out here in Tampa Bay, man. Like, and beyond, man. I'm gonna be talking to my peoples from Kansas as well during this time, man. But it's just about telling stories. You know, the stories we can't tell on FM radio. So we get out here and we just be uncut with it, authentic, real, genuine, and that's the reason why I had to talk to Ryan Copeland tonight, man. So once again, thank you for taking time out. And you know, this even went long, but man, this hasn't even felt like it. You're gonna look back and be like,
it didn't feel
an
like
hour and a half.
Yeah. It felt natural, man. Good conversation.
It does, man, and it always does, man. So yeah, man, thank you again. I hope you have a great night. Tell the family what's up. Be blessed. Be safe. And from one married man to another, man, like that's major. That's a whole nother podcast we could talk about right there. But mad respect on that one too, man, because you know what it is, man. For real. All right, man. This is the Waves of Debate podcast. We will catch y'all next again, man. I'm Tone Capone. www.tone-capone.com. As you can see, I spell my name with a K. You spell it with a C, you will not see me. Just make sure you spell my name correctly. We'll be back on the flip side, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
All right, man. Thank you.
It's Kino Sabi forever. Stand for something. We appreciate the blessing, bro. Let's go.
Ain't trying to bite it, we create it, then we ride it. We know our wave is seismic and you really can't deny it. We just keep on soaring higher, you would swear it's autopilot. Then you realize tone and shift and made a living off of fly. We are the wave and it's bigger than the moment. It's a movement that's progressing like the truck stick on opponents. It's time to stake our claim, it's time to bring the pain. We're battle tested, now it's time to show it ain't a game. It's time to make a lane, a different vibe, another way. We're known for killing, shoot, even help them pick their graves. We're breaking free and chains and running towards the day. Like the victories in plain sight, we're taking flight to reach heights. These boys is tired of waiting, tired of playing, time to go. This vibe's been percolating, gaining steam to explode. Built in anticipation, maybe time to reload. We paid our dues, now we're coming back to repo. We kicking doors, we ain't got no time for peepholes. We keep evolving for our family and our peoples. Ain't playing fair in this game, we just some cheat codes. We are the wave and our hurricanes on beast mode.
Welcome to Waves of the Bay.